To another episode of Day Trader Thoughts with Trades in the Dark. I got a great show lined up for you today. Uh, I want to know if you know what type of trader you are and what trading style is compatible with your temperament or your personality type. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when new content is released. Day Trader Thoughts is a weekend podcast style show that I do. That I try to release every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just be looking out for it. All right, so getting into today's show, 90% of day traders fail. Are you one of the many? It's time to identify what type of trader you are. There are 4 widely known types of trading: scalping, day trading, swing trading, and position trading. What can happen if you don't identify what type of trader you will be or what type of trades you'll take? You can end up in a position where you are trying too many strategies at one time. You are looking at too many things in one day. If you are an options trader, you're looking at too many companies or too many stocks or too many tickers. If you're a futures trader, you could be looking at NQ, ES, CL, gold. You can kind of just be all over the place. And when you are all over the place like that, it slows down your growth. And also, when you're looking at so many different things and trading so many different styles, you don't know what works. You don't know what works, what doesn't work. You don't know what works with which stock or with, which futures contract. So you are unable to accurately track your progress. So those are some of the problems that you're presented with if you don't identify the type of trader or type of trading style you will take on. And also, if you don't pair it with one that fits with, your personality type. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so on the screen, you're going to see, I like to present more than one source. Investopedia is always good. Investopedia.com is always good to look at and just get information on trading, especially for a beginner. This series that I'm working on right now, I don't really have a title for it, but if I was forced right now on the spot to pick a title, it would be Dear Beginning Trader. And it's almost what I would be looking for, or what I would say to a new trader if I was talking to myself when I first started looking to trade and get into the market. Just looking for some good guidance, some concrete things to start doing that you can kind of tack off on the wall that you've done, and you're working your way on to progressing in your trading journey, your trading career. All right, so Investopedia.com, this is the first site I have up. I got 2 sites we're going to take a look at, this being the first one. This just covers the different trading styles. So scalping, day trading, swing trading, position trading. And it goes over the pros and cons of these styles. But these are kind of longer answers or longer descriptions, I would say. So you can go to Investopedia.com and search 4 common active trading strategies, and this is what will come up. And then you can go over this. I also found another website. This one is nadex.com, and it's types of traders, which are you. They do a great job breaking down basically the same category of different types of traders, but they summarize it very well. So that's why I also put up this site. So you can see the descriptions are a little bit longer, but if you kind of go down on the page that I'm on now, so day traders, scalpers, swing traders, event-driven traders, and then they got this summary, and this is what I like about what they did. So type of trader, scalper, seconds, minutes, skimming regular small profits. Day trader, minutes, hours, that's the time frame. Objective is capitalizing on intraday volatility. Swing trader, days, weeks, utilizing current market trends. Position trader, weeks, months, profiting from long-term market movements. So, for instance, like the swing trader or the position trader, they would have been in calls, or they would have been in longs, or they would have been in buys going into the summer. Uh, Wrapping up the summer here, and kids are getting back to school, people are going back to college, people are getting back to their day-to-day lives of how they normally operate. Um, you could have sold the market, or got puts on the market, and you most likely would have exited those when the VIX was around $60, and the world was kind of crashing fast. Um, just want to throw that in there. Event-driven trader, no specific time frame, but this could be economic or political volatility. For instance, what happened a couple weeks ago, where Japan was struggling financially, and then that caused a trickle down effect to the U.S. markets. Where when we last Monday the VIX opened up, it closed right around $22, and then it opened up above $66. So that is an event that happens that increases volatility. The election is another event that happens that'll increase volatility. I'm gonna mess this word up, but we still gonna go for it. Algorithmic trader. No specific time frame. Automated trading based on specific rules. I'm moving into this style of trading. If you've listened to any of my other episodes, you'll hear me talk about my bot. I created bots, and I've done that for different reasons based on my personal journey. But that's kind of the style of trading that I'm moving into, where I'm accepting the results, I'm accepting the risk, I'm accepting the reward, I'm accepting of the bot entering a trade when the setup is there. The thing I really like about it is the rules have to be specified. You cannot change the rules. The rules are the rules. So if those rules, if it doesn't trigger based on the rules you have inputted, it won't enter a trade. That's a really good thing for me, just in my personal journey. Right. So let me get here. I went a little mini rant there. Um, so why is it important to identify what type of trader or trading style works with your personality? Um, I would say you will hold yourself back, and you'll hear me say that a lot. Like, I held myself back by doing this, or I held myself back by doing that, or I didn't identify this, and it caused me to move forward slower. So that you'll hear me say that a lot, and that's what I mean. Like, it slowed the progress versus anything that doesn't slow the progress, it expedite the progress. So it makes it faster. So you'll hear me say that a lot. But the reason why I'm saying that is because until I identified that, I struggled just like everybody else. Like I said in the open, 90% of traders fail. A lot of it is because we don't identify certain things, and especially things that are very simple, like the type of trading you're going to focus on, and focusing on that one style of trading, and tracking your results based on one style of trading to determine if it works with your personality and if it is something where you can identify an edge in the market. So that's why it's very important to do this. Kind of back to what I was saying, mini rant there. You'll hear me do that from time to time. Um, Once I identified that I was a scalper at heart. I'm getting into bot trading, but here's where I live. I live here as a scalper, and I wanted to be a swing trader. Now, I wanted to be a swing trader because any person that I saw talking about the market who was a swing trader, they're making big money. I'm like, man, I want to make big money. I want to make the tens, the 20,000s. I don't want to make the 40, 50, $200. So I was going against my personality traits as a trader, forcing myself to be a swing trader. And it was failure after failure after failure until one day I had to realize I'm a scalper. It is nothing wrong with it. And for beginners, you will see or you will consume trading content where you'll see and hear people say, oh man, I trade this style and this is what I make in a day. And they only highlight their wins. They don't highlight their losses. And you want to get to the level that they're at. A lot of times these traders have been in the market for many years and weren't profitable and are profitable now. So you're seeing them at the glory side of their journey. You're not seeing them at the struggle, learn, blood, sweat, and tears side of their journey. So you have to understand where you are in your personal journey and not compare it to other traders and where they're at in their journey. That was something that I did. It didn't help me. It hurt me. And once I realized it hurt me, I had to stop comparing the results I was getting to the results that I saw other traders get. And I just cut it cold turkey and said, look, I don't care what other people do. I get what I get from the market based on what I earn, based on what I'm capable of earning. And whenever I hear people, even if it's a day where I was in the market and I got off the market and say, oh, the market did this. It wasn't great. It did this. I'm just like, hey, that's cool. Great for you. But for me, I got what I got and I walked away. And once you're able to not just say that, but act on that, then you'll start to, progress and move forward in different parts of trading. So this same website, as I was doing my research to kind of find how can I express to a beginner how they can determine what type of trader they are. So I'm looking up different tests and I'm searching stuff online because it's something I understand in my mind, but I know that when I first started, if I would have just took a test that showed me, I probably wouldn't have fought it as much. So this same website, this Nadex website, they have a trading test. It's very quick. I believe it's about 14 questions. I did it 2 different times. I got the same result each time. So I don't need to do that. Of course, they want you to join something. Here's my result. I'm a scalper based on my answers. And that's true. I'm a scalper, true and true. A lot of the reason why I'm a scalper is because I like to have the answer on if my setup, edge / strategy, whichever terminology you use, works. I want to know right away. I want to know right away I enter this trade, it's going my way, perfect. I want to know right away I enter this trade, it's not going my way, I'm out. And I function and I work better that way. I understand that about me. You have to look at yourself and determine, how you respond to things that happen to you in trading to, kind of push yourself. And there are tools like this test that Nadex offers. Now, I'm not affiliated with Nadex. I've seen other trading tests. I've taken a couple of trading tests. This one to me was the most straightforward. It was the most simple. It was only a couple questions and you can take it without signing up for anything. So just based on those couple of results, I feel comfortable sharing it with everyone else. But I'm not a part of anything they have going on. I just think this one tool could help you if you are looking for direction on the type of trader you are. So when I'm editing this, or actually, no, I won't put it on the screen. It'll be easier. I will put the link to their test in the description to this video. So you can click on it and you can take the test. It's about 14 questions and you'll come up with an answer. When you get this answer that it gives you on what type of trader you'll most likely be, kind of sit with it, think about it, determine why did I get this answer? What do you think it is that, why they think? Because remember, this is an unbiased person. This person couldn't care less. This is just a test. You just take it, you get a result. They don't care if you swing trade, scalp, day trade, they couldn't care less. So you want to find tools that tell you things with no bias. So just click the description, look for the link to this. Remember, no affiliation with them. I just thought it was great. It was straightforward, and I thought it definitely could help people. So that's why I use theirs. Also, they had the best breakdown here because a lot of times we assume that every person understands the terminology that we use, and we also kind of assume that people are on the same level as us when we're speaking with them. And you have to meet people where they are. And especially if I was doing this for a beginner or speaking to myself as a beginner, I would want somebody to, list or break down the different types of trader, the time frames that they're associated with, and the objectives that they look for. So these are the things that, I would like as a beginner. So based on this test and this breakdown, I was like, this is a great idea. This is a great way to show and summarize what these things mean that I'm saying versus, me just having experience and saying it to you. You need to touch and feel and see things so you can break them down and understand because there are multiple ways that people learn. So just look at the description for the link to that test so you can use that so you can, help guide yourself in the right direction. So after you do this, why is it important to do this? It's important to identify the trading style or type of trading that matches your personality as soon as possible. The reason why you want to do this is because you want to eliminate additional hurdles you have to take. You want to almost have blinders on like you're a racehorse when you are working towards things in trading. And the more things you see, the more things you work towards, it's all going to distract you. So if you were working as like I was, you wanted to be a swing trader for the sake of money and the results, but for whatever reason, your personality didn't align with it. The longer you force yourself to be a swing trader and not just accept who you are as a trader and go to scalping, the longer it's going to take you to get to a point where things will work out for you. So that's what I mean when I say, something can kind of slow you down, set you back. So that's what I mean. So just identifying this, and it could be the reverse. You could be a swing trader and you're not looking to do things in seconds and minutes. You want to look over a longer course of time. You want to do a lot of research and dig into why, the how, which is perfectly fine. But even if that's you still want to identify that sooner so you can start working towards that. And also, as you work to get better as a trader, you want to be able to track what works and what doesn't work. So if once I identified that I wasn't a swing trader, you just X that out, I was a scalper, then I can look at setups, strategies, edge. Those are three different ways you'll hear basically like you'll hear like a strategy. That's basically what it is. Or a setup in trading. You'll hear those things. But once you identify the type of trader, then you can look at, okay, I'm this type of trader. Let me look at those types of trades. And then let me see out of those type of trades, which ones work best for me based on what I see in the market. So every hurdle that you slow down at, you're slowing the progress before you get to the next hurdle. Because trading is just you jumping across a bunch of hurdles until you finally get to the point where you don't even look down for the hurdles. You just jump because you're taking a certain amount of steps or you can feel the hurdle coming. So that's why you want to get there sooner. So I believe I've ranted to you enough about this. As you know, I like to keep these short and concise. Throwing a story here and there just so you kind of see through a different lens of someone else's experience. But if you have already identified the type of trader you are or the style of trading that you enjoy, let me know in the comment section. I'll be curious to hear how you came across or went into the style of trading you're in and how you're doing with that. So with that, be looking for my next episode. My next episode, we're going to go into the strategy, the edge, the setup. Because when I started in trading, I couldn't get people really to tell me clearly how to look for a strategy. Or, if it was Mark Douglas, he calls it an edge. Or if it's this person, they call it a setup. And I couldn't get people to clearly tell me what that was. So we're walking through the steps of a new trader and kind of showing them different things so we can expedite their process in them growing in their journey of trading. So with that being said, if you enjoy this content, remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new content. Also, regular weekends, I release one episode Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll get a bonus episode on certain weekends, and that episode will come out on Sunday, also at the same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What I'll try to do is, if I'm going to do a bonus episode that week, I'll try to let you know towards the end of the regularly scheduled episode on Saturday that there'll be a bonus episode to be looking out for on Sunday. So for this week, there'll be no bonus episode, but you can look forward to next Saturday's episode, which will go over strategies, what trading is all about. So thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you in another one. Have a great night. Peace.